Well, on this episode, I'm going to put my MSD Pro Billet Distributor back in and see if it'll run. Stay tuned. The last time I had the car out, I think the distributor was bad. It was all, the reluctor wheel in here was all rusty. I took it apart, cleaned it all up. I'm going to see if that'll work. I put a HEI in here just to get it home, but I can't use my MSD box with the two-step and everything that I need. So I'm going to put this back in and see if it'll run. Hopefully that fixed the problem. And maybe I'll order a new reluctor wheel and swap it out later. I do have a couple of oil leaks down here that I got to get addressed. Must be from sitting around. I think the front seal's seeping a little bit, and it looks like the rear seal is seeping. Probably just from sitting around. They dried out. But I want to get it running, see where all my oil leaks are at, and we'll go from there. I would like to take this car to a car show this weekend, and maybe we'll do a little bit of videoing down there and show you some other cars from the area and see if I can win anything. This car hasn't won a trophy in a while. It's getting pretty dirty and crusty. I need to get after it, get it cleaned up. So stay tuned. I'll put this distributor in and we'll see if we can make her bark. Sounds pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and mark these plug wires because I have them routed down around and underneath the headers, and they crisscross and everything else. It'd be a pain to try to figure out which one is which. So I'm just going to mark them, yank them off of there, and go from there. Well, tape isn't going to work. All right, I got her up on top dead center. Last time I put this distributor in, I was off a tooth, so I need to get it pointing more over this way, towards number 1. I was having a hard time with it to get it home, but it worked. One thing I've learned over the years is instead of getting down in here with a screwdriver and turning the oil pump shaft to line up, it's easier to just drop it in till you find it and then pick it up and go at a tooth at a time. Well, normally, must not have been a tooth. Yep, there we go. I think that's about where I want it. I like like to snug them up, but then just leave it enough where I can turn it so I can set the timing. Well, let's see what happens. See if I got that firing order right. Getting closer. I think I got two of them crossed. Which one would it be? That is definitely number one. I think that side's all good. I don't know. I don't think that distributor's any better. Before, all it would do is crack and pop and backfire. It wouldn't rev up at all. But it'll sit here and idle good. It sounds decent idling, and then it'll just start backfiring and popping. So I don't know if that distributor, if that reluctor wheel still, it was pretty crusty. That's the problem when you let stuff sit around like that. You know, it gets rusty. I might just have to go with plan B and go to that car show and put that as a distributor back in it. Really wanted to get that distributor put back in and get everything back the way I had it. But didn't work out, so I might take that cap off and see what I got going on under there. If I get it running any better, I'll bring you guys back in and we'll take a listen to it. Well, after taking this distributor out 3 times, cleaning it, checking it over, checking the cap, checking the rotor, I mean, without going and physically buying a cap and rotor, or I can't buy one here anywhere at a parts store. There, you know, it's Summit or eBay or whatever. I don't have that here. I can't check the cap. I checked the coil. The coil's not bad. I even put a different coil on it, and it did the same thing. It's almost like it's jumping spark inside the cap. Like it's idling fine. As soon as you give it a little throttle, it starts cracking and backfiring. I put the HEI distributor back down in there, runs fine. So I don't know if it's the pickup, the cap, I don't know. All I know is that I'm tired of paying $500 for shit and it be junk in 6 months. This thing barely has any hours on it or mileage at that. I don't think it's the box. I have the 6AL2. Usually those work or they don't. And I don't know. I'm at a loss. All I know is I have a pile of junk here on the floor from over the years. All this stuff's junk. All four of these. You know, they've been in the car, a couple 100 miles and they're junk. You know, and that stuff ain't cheap. I'm just tired of it. I don't know what to do. You know, you spend good money on parts and then you get junk. Is MSD junk? You know, I don't know. Do I just have bad luck? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think my problem is. You all heard it running. You know, it cracks and backfires, and it got to the point where it would start, backfire, and shut off. So I don't know. I would like some input, though. If anybody has had this issue, if you've had that issue and it was a cap and rotor, let me know, please, because I'm about ready to start smashing stuff. So anyways, drop a comment, like, subscribe. That'd help me out a lot. Feedback's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you on the next video.